pulling up black windows when she go down. You must be crazy if you think that I'ma slow down. Don't wanna hear it talking shit, fuck the drama. Keep it coming, I'ma send you to your mama. Mr. Whip, 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 get the gun down. Dropping bodies.
Hey everyone, Being a Fine Figure here, and welcome back to the channel. As today we will be taking a look at the Target exclusive Marvel Legends Captain America Sam Wilson's version. It is a reissue, sorta, in a way, from an original figure that was way back. I wasn't collecting then, so or at least I wasn't collecting Marvel Legends, so I'm glad that at least I have this version. Is one thing I love in my collection are soldiers and flying heroes. You know, Superman, got tons of Supermans, Angel, so forth. So it's great to add this one. I did used to have the retro version, I believe, but I think I sold it recently because I just didn't like it too much. But I'm digging this one. You know, it's gonna look great with, you know, somewhere on the shelf, somewhere on my small condensed Marvel Legends shelf, I guess. But it's a great looking figure so far for me. And again, I don't remember, I don't have the original one version of this, but looking back at some of it, they might have done a couple of improvements, but for the most part, it comes with wings, which is great. I don't think that other version came with wings. So anyway, without further ado, as we do here on the channel, as we always do here on the channel, I am going to get this figure unboxed and I will be right back. All right, so the figure is unboxed and we will quickly go over some accessories. It does come with an extra set of hands, and we've had this hand before with the Captain America's, and you know, the shield throwing hand, or to catch the shield. He does come with this grip hand, so I don't know what, I guess it's for the shield, I guess. And of course, he's got one fist. At least they gave us one fist, and another kind of a grip hand there. He does have a bigger shield, which that's pretty big compared to other shields. I own, who is it? I have obviously the Captain America and the U.S. Agent's shield. I don't think they're this big. This is a pretty big shield, so that's actually finally, you know, an accurate shield where he can actually block bullets. And at first, I thought this was Red Wing, but it's actually his backpack, so you can it does articulate up and down. So obviously, when you clamp the wings on there, you can move them up and down and do different poses and stuff like that. Now, the other thing that I am a little disappointed is that the wings don't come with articulation. They just come already bent into this particular shape, which is great for certain poses. But then if you wanted to do something else, you got the wings that are always, I mean, how is that even going to work? Let's put them on there. I think this goes here, yeah. It should say left and right. Does it say left and right? No, but I'm pretty sure this is it. I mean, they kind of easily go in. Just gotta force them in. I guess not force them enough. All right, so that one is in there. Let me grab the other one. And here's the other one. And then, of course, actually, how the hell am I putting this right? Actually, no, it's backwards. So I believe this is the top of the, it has to be, I guess. All right, who thought this was gonna be a little harder than I thought? So anyway, so I guess slaps this in there like that. And then, like again, they go up and down, but then you're still stuck with this, you know, kind of V-shaped, U-shaped wings, and they don't kind of articulate. At least they should have, you know, either keep them kind of straight or give us a little articulation here. I mean, I'm glad that we have wings, but they're already shaped into this. And then the articulation is like right here. So even when they're like, they don't even go down. Like when they go down, they're like this. Like, you know, they should have figured out a way where you can get them almost like the Angels. I don't know, give us a couple of joints here, just so they can go up. But I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but you just can't really do much with them. And you know, they're always stuck in that position. I mean, yeah. This one, I guess, by me forcing it on the other side, it is slow. So yeah, they do kind of come off easy. So which is another thing. Should have made it a little bit. I wish they would have just have them in there already attached. But yeah, I mean, they're nice. I'm glad that he has wings, but you know, it's always I don't know. I'm just not too thrilled about them, but you know, we'll see what happens once the figure's on there. So we'll put these to the side, and we'll look at the figure really quick. Now I am digging the colors there. Let me move this up a little so we can get a little. He got some nice colors there, the shades of it. Obviously, he's a new Captain America, and he kind of has some of the colors for the movie coming out. The trailers just recently started dropping on, and of course they had the teaser of the Red Hulk, which now I have to go see it at the movie theater, I guess. But it looks good. It's got some nice details on it. The deco painting on it is actually pretty good. It's got all these different little attachments and pouches and where's his gun? I mean, doesn't he usually have like some sort of like some shooting guns or something? But I guess now that he has just the shield, he doesn't need them, because obviously, I mean, he is not a super soldier, so they should have included a couple of guns, especially if you're gonna have these kind of I mean, they're not really trigger fingers, but I mean, you can still, I don't know what's the deal with that finger. It's all separated from the other ones. But anyway, but he's looking good. I mean, he's got a nice face sculpt. Kind of looks like an older version. Sort of reminds me of, not Sam Wilson, that old guy, one of the first original super soldiers from the Captain America movie. I forgot his name. I can't think of it. But yeah, he kind of looks like him. He's got that older look. It doesn't look like a young Sam Wilson, but I don't think he was that young in the comics anyway. He's got the nice kind of goggles type shades flash there. I see what they did there. They made him look into like he's wearing glasses. And he's got the half a cowl there. He's got that nice tight haircut there. Look at that, nice and tight. Nicely done. Look at that. His edge is pretty good. What was that little paint there? Little smudge there. All right, but it's not too bad. It's only noticeable, I guess, to me. And it's got some nice details. I'm digging the color. The colors are they're not too bright. They're nice and flat, so which is great. It's got some nice detail on the boots. And of course, you got the star, the stripes. And it's pinned, so I wish they would have been pinless, but at least the pins are all the color they're supposed to be. And so are the hinges. They're not too different. Well, here they should have done a little red paint right there, but I guess you won't be able to notice much of it if you have the shield on it. But it's got some pretty good articulation as far as the head. I mean, you got that much head movement, and then you got some pretty good up movement, I guess, because you can still do some nice. It's not my day. It seems like everything seems so loose. Lately, it's been happening with a lot of these Marvel figures. Like, even when I try, and I didn't even put that much force on it, and it comes right off. But you kind of can get them into a nice little forward pose, I guess. But it is what it is. And let's see. He's got that. He's got like little hinge there, but you can't really get much of it. You get more movement to the back. And then, how is the T-pose? I mean, it's pretty good. I feel like he's got some huge shoulders too. I mean, look at the ball on that shoulder there. It's pretty big. It does go around. He's got that little bicep swivel there. It's double jointed, but because of the muscle, can you maybe move it up a little? Yeah, because of the muscle, you really don't get too much. So, yeah, he's got that. They got that always that weird. I never not a fan of that particular joint there. But yeah, you can't really get much there. And then it does swivel. Let's see, no, he doesn't move around. He just comes. But I like how that hole in there. I guess that piece is all painted red and white. Then you don't really got much of an outward pose there. It's got a nice kick to the front, not much to the back, but you do have that thigh swivel. It's got double jointed knees. You can get more than you did for the arm. Double jointed there. And of course, it does got that boot cut. And he does have a nice little pivot at the bottom. But yeah, it's put, at first I thought that little contraction was Red Wing, and they should have included Red Wing or given him a gun. I guess I'll have to steal one of Deadpool's guns. But yeah, I mean, you get this same inward pose, so it doesn't really do, I mean, and I feel like they're so thin. It should make them a little bit bigger. Would have been. It's like this. It kind of looks like he's starving. Like the wings are starving, or I guess they didn't have enough metal. But I mean, there it goes again. This is very cheaply made, I guess. I mean, they snap, but the minute you try to articulate them in any way, they just pop right off. So taking points off of that one. There it is again. So I don't want to keep doing it and ended up just stretching it out. Might have to like tighten it up a little bit. But the backpack itself, the wing backpack, is actually a nice detail too. It's got the nice chrome and it matches the straps that it's supposed to technically hang on to his shoulder. And then the shield, I know we didn't look at the inside of the shield. It's not the strap. I'm not really crazy about these because they break off. I wish they would have just have done the double strap on them. But that is what we have now, so it's what that'll have to do. And then obviously, but yeah, that's a pretty big shield. So I am not going to dig. Yeah, man, I wish they would have. Yeah, this is. Anyway, so I'm gonna put this on here one more time, and then hopefully they will not. Yeah, it's like they don't really snap in. All right, so for now, I'm gonna take this off. Just keep them like this, and let's compare him to a couple other figures. And here he is next to the U.S. agent, and as you can see, the shield, it is a lot smaller. So I wish they were both the same size, and he seems to be a little taller also than that particular bug. So, but it's one of my favorite ones there. Here he is next to another one of my favorite Marvel ones is Rage. As you can see, a nice, that's a pretty big, he's dwarf next to him. So, but yeah, this is, I love this version of Rage. I wish they would do a lot more figures like that. And here he is next to McFarlane's sketch rendition design of Spawn. As you can see, scaling. It's McFarlane uses the bigger scaling there, so he almost kind of looks like a mini little mega figure. And here he is next to Sergeant Slaughter. So again, about the same. I mean, Sergeant Slaughter is a pretty big guy, so it doesn't look too bad next to it. So yeah. Plus, I mean, it doesn't get any more American than Sergeant Slaughter. So. Anyway, there you have it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm glad I got my hands on this one because, again, I had that retro cartoon comic version and I got rid of it. I wasn't really too crazy with that, but I kind of like this version, especially because it does have the cap suit and the new shield and everything. And, of course, I'll work away on how to get these wings from coming off the little clips there because it's just... I just opened it and it's already getting annoying. So anyway, I would have rather have now to this point better like smaller wings, condensed wings, and give us a Red Wing. They should have given us Red Wing. But anyway, there you have it. As always, thank you for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, please do. If you hit the notifications there or the like or unlike button and tell me what you think of this version. Is it better than, if you do have the original, is it better than that version? I don't know. Tell me. Write it down in the comments. And as always, thank you for tuning in. Continue to be a fine figure. Continue to support each other. And I will see you later.